This is the meeting of the Dudley Cultural Council on Thursday, November 21st. This is a continuation of our meeting from last week, reviewing the application grants. Denise Driscoll, co-chair.
Jenny DiDonato, co-chair.
Joanne Brinker, treasurer.
Marilyn Kramer as member.
Patty Byron, member.
Mary Kunkel, secretary.
Okay, I didn't distribute the agenda, I apologize, there isn't much on it.
Yeah, I figured it only
Yep.
had one
Right,
thing.
and
Right.
do we want to do the minutes?
It's up to you.
Mary, this is great. What
No,
a great
you
job
haven't
so
submitted
fast.
them.
No, I was waiting for,
Okay.
after, I've got them right here to go to.
Do we want to do it
places.
as a continuation and just do one set of minutes?
Oh,
or-
that's right, yeah, you're right. I don't know, what do you think? I was
I
gonna
think
say.
you should
what are
have
we
two
gonna-
sets of minutes. You
Two
have
separate minutes?
It's
Two
a
We
separate
have two
meetings?
separate
Okay.
dates. It's
Yeah.
the-
Okay,
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
so let's take a look at the minutes here. And,
Oh, these are today's?
yes, these
These
are
are
the ones
from last week.
Oh, okay.
And she made the corrections that we had given her.
I've made the corrections, thank you very much.
But where are the corrections? Are they here?
Yeah, and she rewrote them.
Yeah. I had put
Oh,
14, and
yeah.
it was 16 were applicants,
Okay.
because we got the 22, I had 21.
And
And
the,
I only had listed 14, there was 16.
okay, and then the
And I had the
available,
amount was off the.
yeah, it's still off.
It's still, oh, I forgot to change that
Yeah.
one, shoot, all
So
right.
that's,
All right,
so our available balance for funding is 7810.
okay, so I have to change it again, all right. So-
And,
Well, that's good, then I can type up today's minutes and bring them both down.
let's see.
I wonder what the town clerk does with the minutes.
I'm sorry?
I wonder what the town clerk does with the minutes.
What does she do with them? I don't
I
know.
just wonder.
Michelle?
Files them.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, there's
Is that, I know
16
the
there.
wording
I
isn't
counted
quite
them.
what the treasurer
It should be.
thing, but does
Yeah,
that work
there's
for
8
you?
and 8,
Is
yeah.
that okay? Or,
Yeah, that's not exactly what.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly.
in terms of, it's not that it was actually rejected.
No, it wasn't.
Well, that was what I
It just, we
spent
weren't
most of
able
my
to
time
submit
on. I
it
didn't know
because-
how to
yeah,
word
I know,
that.
I
Yeah.
know.
You know, and I spent so much time on
Oh,
that one
I'm
PowerPoint
sorry.
and looking up the cycles, trying to remember which cycles were which.
Whose words?
Oh,
Pending
what did you wanted me to change
What
the
if we,
wording?
what if we just said,
We will be resubmitted.
Not, it was not resubmitted.
it was
How
never-
Will
about
be
therefore,
submitted.
the treasurer's report
submitted them.
will be
No, I didn't
resubmitted
resubmit.
No.
I
with the
just submitted,
correction,
yeah.
something like that. How's that sound?
We can probably do it in 2 sentences. It was site
Yeah.
administration funding due to $10 return from the. Okay.
All that is so wordy. I think the least.
Yeah, I
said
think
the
we
better.
can-
We'll just put
simplify.
as submitted to the state will be,
Do you want to put together 2 sentences and send it to Mary?
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
That's a
All
good
right.
idea.
Then I
Maybe
can
that would-
think and-
okay, do that and then,
Yeah.
so I'll take that whole sentence out.
Do you want to look at it? You two want to look at it before it goes?
She can, whatever, no, I
You
didn't know.
can submit it to Mary, and then Mary can send it to us just as
Yeah,
a final
and then
review.
we'll-
Yeah, before
Okay.
I send it on
Okay.
to the selectmen and the town clerk.
But this is not in regard to Mary. May I ask a question about the administration fund?
Yeah,
Is it 165?
yes.
I think so.
Okay, for
It's in
some
that
reason,
neighborhood.
Yeah.
I got confused at last and thought we didn't, it got wiped out, okay.
Because we didn't need to add to it because we had plenty.
Oh, is that what, okay.
That was the decision.
That was, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, the rest of it looks fine.
I didn't know if I should put the people that submitted the grants, I don't even know if I needed to put
No.
ones we funded in, but I did. I knew I'd have room on one page.
Yeah, in like the,
I like to keep stuff on
because
one
we
page.
haven't actually finalized that vote.
That's
so this is fine, and I think, like in the next one
Yeah.
from today's meeting.
And it says they're provisionally.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Everything else okay?
Yep.
So we're not going to accept her, whatever, she'll make the
I'll
corrections
redo.
and then,
Okay.
okay.
It's a do-over.
Okay, so now,
I'm curious about, what the heck was I cannot die but once, but that's not now. What?
The what?
So look at that. What is that grant about?
Cannot die but
That's not
once.
right now.
No.
But
yeah,
Isn't that, wasn't that Nancy Royce?
is that, I don't know, yeah.
what is it?
I'm
I
just
cannot
curious.
die but once.
Yes, that's the Harriet Tubman.
Harriet.
Yeah, that's
okay,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Reenactment for Harriet.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, that's what we need to do, because when we were voting, we only had the names of the people
Well,
who submitted,
Yeah.
and on the other sheet is
Oh, I
the-
got mine.
so-
You kind of have to, oh, look
Yeah,
at her.
yeah,
She's
she will,
organized.
No, it's kind
I've
of
been-
messy, but I can read it.
I've
That's
just
okay.
been working from 2 sheets. I know, but it would
Yeah, it
be
was
nice to
hard
have it all
working
in
from
one.
2 sheets.
Yeah. Okay, so how do we want to approach it? I did total what we had provisionally approved, and it comes to the right amount, 7810. I do have a question, though, about one of them that I'd kind of like for us to look at again, because we have fully funded a lot of the programs except for the really high ones.
Right.
However, when we get down to towards the end, that Roger Tinknell, that was the Elvis.
Elvis,
Beatles
yep.
ones. We kind of shortchanged that one.
It went from 500 to 260?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if there was another one that maybe, or a couple of others that we could maybe take $50 off and reapply it to that, or how does everybody feel about it?
Roger,
Could we just review the program? What is it?
It's, the one, his
It's at the
is-
senior center.
It's
Elvis Beatles 1 hour, 1-man band.
Yeah.
And he is somebody we do a lot.
oh, his was the 260.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That
got
was
this
the-
wrong.
And he was the one, I said, I think he's the one that said, if he couldn't fund the whole thing, he would do his best. He was a
Yeah, I think you're
professional.
right, Denise.
Is he the one?
Well, he said it would cost $695,
Okay,
and he was asking for $500.
okay, so he's already reduced. In the event of partial funding, the event may still occur either with a reduced fee by the artist or with some financial support from the Council on Aging, providing that the total amount is within the artist's sliding scale of 400 to 500. So at 260, that doesn't even come close.
So if we gave him 300? Or 310?
Yeah, and then, but we gotta look at where we're gonna get it
Right.
from.
What was David?
Last year, we gave him $375.
Okay. And what had he asked for?
Oh, I don't have
Okay.
that.
What was David Bates's program?
That's what I was looking.
Is that the, Imagine a Summer Reading?
Summer reading celebration, 60 minutes.
Okay, that was one that I was considering, maybe,
Taking 100 off of that.
We gave him the 450.
We fully
we
funded
gave the
that.
full, yeah. And this is, I think, a library program, and they get additional funding. They have additional options.
David Bates.
Okay, that is the library.
Ed the Wizard, we
He's the
fully
one who
funded too.
It says,
He's the one who
he's the
has a
one.
ton of libraries throughout the
Yes,
state.
yes. It says, in the event of partial funding, the project may still occur with the artist providing an additional discount or with added financial support from the library, especially if the total, gee, this is very similar in writing to that other guy, huh? Especially if the total amount is within the sliding scale range. So, what if we reduced him to 4?
There's another one that I think we gave more to this year than we have in prior years, the Art Through the Ages.
Yes, we did.
So I'm just throwing that out. And that was a large amount.
That was 1,000.
Yeah.
involves so many more people though.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
It's a
Sure.
big, it's a big,
And
it's a
yeah.
big event.
The
What about
request
Ed
was-
the
But
Wizard?
they have additional funding though.
Yes.
It's not just,
Well, that's true.
yeah, that's
that-
why I was throwing
yeah,
out, because
that-
we get
you're
a
right.
large
Yeah,
amount
that's-
here.
That's true.
Ed the Wizard, by the way, I know you had, somebody had mentioned he comes often. He's already got one. That just happened, or it's going
He
to
used to.
happen
He
at
used
the
to.
library.
Oh, right
I
now?
read it, yes.
Then he didn't ask us for money, then somebody else must have funded it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was in that, one of
Yes,
the
yeah.
weekly
Oh,
shoppers or
was it?
something
Yeah.
like that. I meant to
Yeah, well,
cut it
they
out and
have,
forgot.
the library has multiple sources
Yeah.
too.
Which is good.
Well, I'm just curious, this is the same guy, because I went to his when we funded it the first time.
Yeah.
I really didn't think he was that great.
know.
I mean, he really didn't hold the audience too well. I mean, of course, granted, you got, 2, 3-year-olds
Yeah,
up
yeah,
to,
yeah.
which is kind of hard to control anyway. But, however, that's just my 2 cents worth.
Go 300 and put the 150 somewhere else.
Well, the 150 could go to what Denise suggested, the
Yeah.
Roger
The-
Tinkville
to-
program, and then we'd be
yeah.
good.
So we're taking
Where was he?
we're taking what? I'm confused now.
150 from the Ed the
Ed the
Wizard,
Wizard. So that'd be 300.
300.
And we're making Roger Tinknell 410? Does that come to 410, 260,
Yes.
and 350? I kind of,
Yeah,
What's
comes to
the,
410.
Okay.
Kind of a weird number. I mean,
I know.
it should be maybe 400, I don't know.
Well,
well, we'd have to put the
that's-
$10.
I know $10 is $10, I
but
realize.
the
it's
state
$10.
doesn't give us round numbers, so it's
Yeah,
hard to
no,
work.
it just seems,
Yeah.
It's all
he
right.
might play that in the lottery and win, who knows?
There you go.
He might.
410,
Okay,
okay.
so we haven't disrupted the bottom line of 7810. Good.
So Ed the Wizard is, I hate looking up 2 sheets, I should have done.
It's
300, went from 450 to 300.
So maybe
down
when you
here.
finish correcting us, we should go down the list so we all agree.
Oh, yeah, I've got it
Yeah.
here, but which one is it on here?
Well, it's Dragon Balloons.
Yeah, Dragon
The
Balloons.
black dragon
Yeah.
balloon.
Yeah,
And
So
Ed,
we're
it
doing-
is 32398.
Okay, so instead of 450, we're going
The
300.
kids might like
410.
that dragon
We're
balloon, but
doing
there's no way
410.
he's gonna teach kids to
Oh, I'm
blow
sorry,
unless
on
he
that
brings
one.
them all
I'm sorry,
blown up.
300.
And then
I thought it
Elvis
was
to the
one of
Beatles.
those-
I can't even blow one up and I'm,
Elvis to the Beatles went from
300,
260
and
to
then,
410.
Okay.
So I don't, he must have a, maybe,
And then
maybe he's
Roger.
got a,
3487.
a blower-upper.
yeah, that you plug in.
There he is.
He
Yeah,
changed his
went
repertoire,
to
repertoire
410.
obviously, because he didn't do any of that then. It was just like magic.
Yeah,
Okay, so this is 410.
I just remember
I got
kinda what he
this clean
looked like.
sheet here that I'll write down.
never, I've never
okay,
met
yeah,
the
that's the one
man,
I
never
And then
seen
I
his
can
show.
give it to
Well, they
Paul
usually, some
Mary.
of the applicants
He
usually
dressed
send us
up like a
Yeah.
wizard when I saw him. He had the pointy hat and the cape, and he was a little small guy.
Some
Shades
the
of Harry Potter, huh?
applicants used to send us videos. We didn't get any of that this year, did we? Videos and pictures and all kinds of stuff. So you
Some
kinda
of them
had
used to send a lot of.
a lot of information, but now they're just right. Well, because it's all on the computer. I mean, it's all sent, directly to
To
the state.
The state.
We used to get them here.
That'd be
You've
nice.
got yours all neat.
I just changed it. Are you kidding? They wouldn't change it back.
Did
that's
anybody
all.
bring a calculator today? No?
While she's doing her
Just
sheet.
I mean, I'm
brought
sure
up
it's right, but
the
just to
fact
double
that
check.
So many of them put, and not just our grantees, but others I've been reading, Mass Cultural Council, Mass Cultural
Yeah,
Council.
I saw that again.
Yes, and although it's right, it
should
doesn't
be-
accomplish what we're looking to do as far as broadening our exposure.
I looked at the new reimbursement guidelines and the publicity credits that we have to send with the approval letter. of
Okay.
publicity, and the language in there specifically states to include the
The
local and the state.
Yeah, well, because I'm sure people who,
Are
I'm not
each of
sure.
these gonna get that directive?
Yes, good,
Yes.
yes. They get an
Good.
approval letter.
Oh, yeah.
They get instructions on what they need to do for reimbursement. They get a copy of the reimbursement form, and they get a copy of what's called the credit and publishing guidelines. And that's where it tells you But it's, you know what, the credit impulsion guidelines is like a big, long thing.
Yeah, just
So
keep it
I
short and
think-
simple
I
and,
think we'd have to highlight that part.
yes,
or maybe
and
just
capitalize
include
Dudley
that part.
Cultural Council.
Yeah, right, you know, I mean, because it really, I think it gets lost.
It's too wordy,
Too
probably
wordy.
too
I
wordy.
Don't even read it, the whole thing,
Just
yeah.
looking-
Yeah,
But we
I-
can look at that.
Okay, we'll do it when you want to schedule together.
Okay.
So what are
Okay,
we gonna
so-
read? We're gonna read over the
Yeah,
what?
just go down the list again, after you're
Publicity,
ready.
publicity?
With the, well,
Publicity guidelines?
right, we're gonna, we wanna make sure.
We're gonna streamline it.
Yeah, we want to make sure that the instructions that we send to the
Grantees.
includes the fact that they have to credit the Dudley Cultural Council, not just the state.
As well as
Oh,
Mass.
oh,
Yeah.
yes, okay, all right.
Okay. Okay, so do we want to go through each one just to make sure that we're all on the same page?
Sure.
I would.
Okay, so if we start with the first one,
Why don't you use the numbers, because we all
Yes.
have the same numbers.
okay. It's 29015, John Root, Songbirds of the Northeast. We're granting $350. The second one is Everything's Coming Up Irish, 29382. That is $250. The next one is Family Holiday Sing-Along with David Polanski. That one is denied, and that's because denied due to the local criteria that the date is not within the 2020 calendar year. The next one is 30188, Rehabilitation to Veterans Memorial Hall. We're funding 1,000. I'm sorry, am I correct?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, it's 1,000.
The next one is 30361, Museum Exploration Introduction, 700.
Yes.
The next one is 30478, that's the Stephen Lewis poster exhibit, Diversity, 125. The next one is 30818, Lynn Cabral Storyteller. We're funding 800. The next one is 30958, From Jazz to Hip Hop, and that's denied. And that is denied because they did not provide us with a
Venue letter?
commitment
Venue
letter
letter.
for the venue.
Okay.
The next one is 31210, Moon River to Malakina to traditional Irish tunes.
That's
That
quite
were-
diverse.
I'm sorry?
It's not diverse from Irish tunes to Malaguene.
Okay, so that's, we're funding 150. The next one is 31604, Tradesmen on the Common. We're funding 700. The next one is 31613, History of the Nipmuc Tribe. We're denying that one because there's no commitment letter for the venue.
Could I ask a question? This is Sandra Peterson. You sure this isn't at the Black Tavern?
She said it's gonna be at the Black Tavern, but we've asked for commitment letters.
There was no
Unless-
commitment letter with the
Unless, if
application.
the applicant was the Black Tavern, then we'd know for sure.
Okay. We might hear on that one. Maybe not.
So, okay, so that one we're denying. Okay. The next one is 31707, Old Fiddlers Club of Rhode Island. We're funding 300. The next one is 31731, Blackstone Valley Educational Foundation, Art in the Valley. We're denying that one because there's not enough public benefit. The next one is 32037, Songbirds of the Northeast. We're denying that one because it's a duplicate application. We've actually funded him. on the first one. The next one is 32398. Ed the Wizard, we're funding 300. The next one is 33626. I Cannot Die But Once, and that is, we're funding 175. Okay, Stephen, the next one is 34239. Art Through the Ages, the 8th Annual Dudley Charlton Art Show. We're funding $1,000. The next one is 34725, Elvis to the Beatles. And we're funding 410. The next one is All About Poets and Potters, 34872. We're funding 350. The next one is 35754. Imagine That, a summer reading celebration. We're funding 450. The next one is 36477, In the Eyes of Another. And we've denied that because that's the one with the film that they don't have a specific date. It could go into 2021. And the last one is 37760, Brown Box Theater, and we're funding 750.
Good job. Perfect.
Okay, is everyone in agreement?
Yes.
We are. Official vote, is the funding decisions?
And we're not gonna total this up, we're sure it's right, right?
Yeah, we've totaled it
We've totaled
a
it.
number of times.
Okay.
I make a motion, we accept the proposed grants for 2020.
Second.
Cycle.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we're done.
Good.
Okay, so now do we need to set another meeting? We generally have a meeting in June and finish out the year.
Yep.
Do the transition.
Pass the gavel.
Oh, if you forget the gavel, we can't have it.
I'll find one. Okay, so, is anybody away in the month of June?
I'm never away.
Oh, look at this.
It's a maybe for me. I never know. I go 4 times a year to Minnesota, so.
Okay.
You go in June?
Is it usually?
Well, it depends,
Beginning, end, middle?
No, I don't have a set time, you
Okay.
know,
Oh, so you could work around our date? Is that-
I would try to.
Okay.
yeah, Unless there's a birthday or something I have to actually be there for.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, what works better for everybody, beginning of the month, end of the month?
Right now, I have one thing for June, and that's a doctor's
You're bad,
appointment.
right? Oh, okay. So
I'm sorry, what?
She
No, I
only
have
has
one
one
thing
thing.
for June, and that's
For
a
June?
doctor's appointment, which is nothing new.
I don't know.
And it is important or it's not?
No, it's go, just don't even think about it, it's
Oh.
When,
go.
yeah, when
I have
is
the
it?
whole month of June.
Okay. And
Madam Secretary?
I'm Madam Treasurer.
Secretary, that's.
When does school go out? Oh, does anybody know?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
That would just affect me on Monday and
23rd,
Tuesday if there's no
22nd.
Oh, just
school.
Monday and Tuesday.
And that
okay.
would also, the snow days, wouldn't that also affect you? So you
Yeah.
really don't know.
Right.
So let's just stay away from Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah,
We
if you
can
stay
have
away
them
from
on
Monday and
Thursday.
Tuesday, I don't have a
Thursday works for
problem.
everybody.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. We never usually meet on Monday and Tuesday. It's
No,
usually,
it's usually the
Oh,
Thursdays
well.
we've been
How about
doing
towards
it.
the
Okay, so if we
first
do
of the month?
Thursday, we've got
the
the 4th,
11th?
the 11th, the 18th, and the 25th.
Let's go with the 11th.
The 11th?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that okay with everybody?
Yep, 9:30?
9:30?
Ta-da!
And actually, now that I think of it, they're gonna be in Woodstock next year.
Who is?
I mean, they'll be going to school in Woodstock, both girls, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that schedule might change.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
she bought a house in Woodstock, Katie did.
Oh,
So Quinn will be
wow.
going to Woodstock Academy and Liv will go to
Oh,
the,
nice.
but they're
Okay.
finishing in
That's
Dudley.
super.
Yeah.
Okay, motion to adjourn the meeting?
Make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I second.
In favor?
Aye.
Thank you.